So, Emily, what brings you in today?
I've just been feeling very anxious and stressed lately. Definitely because of school, but also there's some things going on with my friends from home that have really been eating at me lately.
Can you tell me more about those?
Well, it's one friend in particular. Her and I have been really close for a really long time, but lately, I feel like I haven't had the time to talk to her a lot because we're both at school. She lives down in South Carolina, so it's very different atmospheres, and she kind of gets mad at me when I don't make time to talk to her every week, and we're really drifting apart, and it's causing me a lot of anxiety because I don't want it to happen. But
Can I stop you right there?
Sure.
Can we make your statement you said you have a lot, it's giving you a lot of anxiety. Can you further define that and maybe give it an I statement?
Okay, I feel like the fact that I feel like I'm not putting in enough effort maybe to reach out as much, and she's also not doing that, so it's kind of like we're clashing there, but I feel kind of like a bad friend because I don't want her to drift apart from me. We've been really close our whole lives, so I feel like the part that's causing me anxiety is the fact that I feel like I'm being a bad friend, but I just can't make the time to do it.
Well, that's good that you're taking responsibility for you're not communicating with her, but it does go two ways. Can you we'll do an exercise, and can you talk to our chair right there as if you were talking to your friend?
And you just want me to address the problem?
Yeah, pretend your friend is sitting right there right now, and you're going to talk to her as if you can address this problem.
Okay. So I feel like we've been drifting apart lately, and I don't like it, but I also don't know how to stop it because we're both not putting in enough effort to talk to each other, and we are both very busy with school, and I understand that, but I feel like sometimes you don't understand how much stress school causes me here, and then in the back of my mind trying to think and make up times to call you and talk to you all the time, it just bothers me.
That was good. That was very good. How do you feel talking to her?
It feels better to talk it out. I'm more the type of person that keeps things inside, and then I let it eat at me over and over again until I finally just talk about it. But we do have different personalities, so I would hope that if I did confront her and talk to her about it, that she would accept it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it feels good to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that you will be able to have this conversation with her?
I feel like maybe we would be able to have the conversation at home, and it might be okay at home, but then I feel like when we go back to school, that it's just all gonna go back to the way it is, and we're gonna drift again. So I think a conversation in person would be better because as of now, we haven't really been talking at all.
I see you're moving your hands a lot as you're talking about coming back. What do you think that means?
I don't know. I think I'm just nervous. I want it, like I said, I want it to all just go back to normal, and I want our friendship back, but she needs to want it back too, and if she doesn't, then...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You say I don't know as...
I just I just hope that if we did talk about it, like we would both realize that we're at fault and it's not just one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
But the way like our past conversations have gone, she makes me feel that like it's one-sided and that it's my fault. So it just like makes me nervous because I don't know how to change that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I don't talk to like just her. Like I feel like I don't have time to like talk to a lot of my friends from home, but she's the one that like takes that the most personally.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean for it to feel that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's tough. It's really tough. Have you tried experimenting with different ways of having this conversation with her?
Not really. I just feel like if it's going to happen, it's just going to happen.
When was the last time you guys spoke?
We spoke on the phone probably about 2 weeks ago. I was actually supposed to go visit her next weekend when we have our break, but considering what's been going on and she hasn't brought it up at all, I don't think that it's going to happen anymore.
Have you had any dreams recently?
I actually have. I did dream the other night about going to visit her, and she was obviously there in it.
Can you describe to me this dream, but say it as though it is happening now? So saying, I am going in the house, or...
Okay. I'm walking on the street with her, and we were going to one of her sorority functions, and or we are going to one of her sorority functions, and we're laughing with each other and having a good time. I don't really remember that much from the dream.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember her being in it.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel when you're talking about this dream right now?
I feel kind of sad because I know that if I were to go visit her and if my dream were to come true, like it would actually be us and like enjoying each other's company and whatever. Like I know that we would have a good time with each other because we always have like when we're at home. So it makes me kind of sad, like thinking that like I could be going to visit her and like this could all not be happening, but it is happening and we're drifting and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Can you put yourself in her shoes? Saying in the dream, so let's go back into your dream and say now you're her. What is she feeling and experiencing in this moment?
She's probably feeling happy to see me because considering that she has made a big deal about me not reaching out. So I think she would be happy and excited to have me there. And she always tells me how she wants me to meet her friends at school and everything. So I think that she would be like in a good place and she would really enjoy like having me go visit her.
Mm-hmm.
And she seemed that way, like from what I remember in my dream, like she was happy to have me there, and I was happy to be there.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that if I were to go next weekend, that it would be awkward, and it would stress me out a lot because I wouldn't want it to be like that.
So what do you want?
I think that what I want the most is for our friendship to go back to the way it was and basically for her to just understand how much work I have to do at school and how I don't even really have time to, it's not just her that I'm not trying to reach out to, it's just hard to like balance everything sometimes. So I think I definitely need to talk to her
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would make me feel better, and hopefully it'll go well, and that we can continue our friendship back to the way it used to be.
How do you feel about having this conversation?
I'll obviously be nervous about it, but I know that it has to happen. I can't just keep avoiding it and letting it eat at me, because it's not fair to either of us. Like, I feel like I just have to talk to her about it, and I think it'll all be better. But I know that I will be nervous when I decide to have it with her.
Okay. We'll talk about that next time then.
Sounds good. Thank you.